A newborn infant reaches up with impossibly strong hands, strangling two deadly serpents sent to kill him in his crib. This was no ordinary child. This was Heracles, destined to become Greece's greatest hero and the only mortal to ascend to godhood through his own merit. Born from Zeus's affair with the mortal woman Alcmene, Heracles was despised by Zeus's wife Hera from the moment of his conception. His very name, Glory of Hera, was an unsuccessful attempt to appease the vengeful goddess. Blessed with divine strength and trained by the finest teachers, young Heracles grew into a magnificent warrior, unrivaled in combat. But Hera's hatred never waned. When Heracles married the princess Megara and started a family, Hera struck him with temporary madness. In his deranged state, Heracles committed the unthinkable, slaughtering his beloved wife and children with his own hands. When sanity returned, overwhelming grief and guilt consumed him. Seeking redemption, Heracles consulted the oracle at Delphi, who commanded him to serve King Eurystheus and complete whatever tasks were demanded of him. Thus began the famous 12 labors, feats so impossible they were meant to destroy him. He slew the invulnerable Nemean lion with his bare hands and wore its impenetrable skin as armor. He vanquished the 9-headed Hydra, whose breath was toxic and heads multiplied when cut. He cleaned the vast Augean stables in a single day by rerouting rivers. He journeyed to the underworld itself to capture Cerberus, the 3-headed guardian of Hades. Each labor tested not just Heracles' legendary strength, but his intelligence, courage, and perseverance. Where brute force failed, he used cunning. Where direct paths were blocked, he found another way forward. Against all expectations, Heracles completed all 12 impossible tasks. Yet, even after his labors, Heracles' tragic fate continued. He was ultimately killed by a poisoned shirt given to him unwittingly by his second wife, Deianira, who had been tricked into believing it would secure his faithfulness. As the poison burned through his skin, Heracles built his own funeral pyre on Mount Oeta and climbed atop it. As flames consumed his mortal flesh, Zeus intervened, sending a lightning bolt to consume his son's mortal remains. Heracles arose transformed, his mortal parts burned away, leaving only his divine essence. Zeus brought him to Mount Olympus to live among the gods, and even Hera finally made peace with him. Heracles married Hebe, goddess of youth, and took his place among the immortals. The legacy of Heracles echoes through the ages as the ultimate mythological bridge between humanity and divinity. Proof that through extraordinary deeds, even mortals could transcend their limitations and achieve godhood. His story reminds us that true immortality comes not just through divine birth, but through meeting life's greatest challenges with courage, resilience, and unstoppable determination.